What's up, girls? I'm back with another video to help you make better decisions in your relationships. And today I wanted to talk to you about the #1 defense against manipulative men. So there are all kinds of manipulative men that you will come across in the dating world. Most of them probably haven't done much training or are really not even trying to manipulate you. Or I should say, they're not trying to actively manipulate you with tactics. It's just their personality, which is manipulative. And then you have a second type of guy who is actively trying to manipulate you, has actually studied, went online, and maybe looked at some videos by a pickup artist in order to be able to go out into the market and find a woman that hopefully he can manipulate into, most times, having sex with them. A lot of the things that a man can learn from a pickup artist is not necessarily bad. When they go online and they study pickup artists, they will learn all kinds of tactics in order to be able to approach women and have an ice-breaking statement where they can learn to carry a conversation, and all of that stuff is useful. But when they go in there and they're trying to manipulate and lie, that's when I tend to disagree with that for me, because people got to do what feels right for them. So if these guys feel okay going out there and doing that, I mean, that's their prerogative, have at it. But for you and the people listening to this video, you're not going to fall victim to the tricks and the manipulation that they throw at you. Because there's one thing that you can do, one thing above all else that is going to help you avoid any of their manipulation. And that one thing is having high self-esteem. High self-esteem is the annihilator to all their manipulation tactics. And these guys have a whole big bag of tricks that they can pull out on you in order to try to manipulate you and get you to have sex with them. But it's not going to matter when you have high self-esteem. And this is so important. The only women that fall victim to these guys' manipulation tactics are women who are not valuing themselves high enough. Because one of the tactics that they will use is called negging, and it's where they will give you a compliment but also put you down in the same sentence, or a backhanded compliment. And if you're a woman who knows her worth, that's not really going to affect you, and you're going to pick up on that, because let's just say the average woman who doesn't have the information or doesn't have high self-esteem may fall victim to that, because she's going to feel like she needs to prove herself to this guy. If she finds him attractive and he does a backhanded compliment, she may feel like, oh, I need to prove myself to this guy. And it's not something that happens on a conscious level in our minds. It's something that happens subconsciously. If we have some traumas we have not dealt with from the past, or bad experiences from past relationships, those things can sneak up to our present life if we don't deal with them and raise our self-esteem and our awareness level. And being aware of the tactics that they might use really is only one facet of it. What those tactics work on is your subconscious mind. So you can consciously have the information that somebody may do this to you, but if deep down you don't really value yourself and you don't really feel your worth, you could potentially fall victim to one of their manipulations. But when you have high self-esteem, it gives you all the power. Because as soon as a guy comes up and he has his manipulation tactics and he starts telling you you're special and trying to get you to feel good, before he even knows anything about you, it's going to raise some red alarms. And then you can know right then and there that, okay, this guy's a manipulator. He's not really interested in getting to know me. He's just trying to manipulate me for some reason. Most often when it's guys, they're trying to have sex with you. So for sexual reasons. And then you can go on with your day, go on with your life. Tell that guy, hey, have a nice day, and you can bounce. So having high self-esteem is going to make it where you don't always have to try to stay alert and ask yourself, is this guy manipulating me? What is his intentions? Once you have high self-esteem for yourself, you'll be able to tell. It's like a bullshit detector. If someone's trying to pull a move on you, you'll know. But as long as a woman does not have high self-esteem, she is leaving herself open to being manipulated by one of these types of men. Luckily, most guys are not going to go online, are not going to take the time to go learn the information in order to go out there and professionally manipulate a woman and learn all these tactics. They're just not going to do it. But there are a few, and those are going to be the dangerous ones. And honestly, those are going to be the ones that are going to approach you. because the average man probably isn't going to approach a woman in the first place. So the ones that are, those would be the ones that you have to look out for. But those are also the ones that you're going to come in contact with because they will approach you. But it doesn't mean that every man that approaches you is out to manipulate you, because that's not the case. A highly confident man who really finds you attractive and wants to get to know you better is going to approach you as well. And he may have the best intentions and truly be interested in you. But the best way to discern between who is to have high self-esteem. Because honestly, a manipulative man cannot pierce the veil of a woman who knows her worth. A woman who knows her worth is like having superpowers. You will have amazing powers of discernment, and you will really be able to decide and really be able to discern, okay, this guy is playing games, okay, this guy is serious. And it'll save you so much time when you're out there trying to find someone who's serious about being with you, dating you, getting to know you, so that you can move on to a more advanced stage of the relationship. And I really hope the guys that are trying to go out there and manipulate women into having sex with them, I really hope for their sake that that is really all they're after. I hope all they're after is sex, because that's all they're going to be able to get at best. Starting a relationship on manipulating someone is never going to end up in a good situation. You're not going to start off by manipulating someone and then end up in a loving, healthy, long-lasting relationship. However, you could end up, if you so chose, to end up in a long-term toxic relationship based on manipulation, because a long-lasting relationship is going to be based on honesty, transparency, and trust, and the ability to let your guard down a little bit and really show your true personality to someone, because that's who they're going to be falling in love with anyways. So manipulation tactics is only going to get you so far. Unfortunately, they will work. They will work. Even if many women are aware of what's going on, and they're aware of negging, and they're aware of all the backhanded compliments and all the trying to make you feel special, it will still work on a certain percentage of women. So that's my video on the #1 defense against manipulative men. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. Also, if you liked the video, give it a like. And you can follow the channel for more content like this in the future. Also, if you'd like to follow me on a daily basis, you can follow my Instagram that I will link below. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.